Hi, I'm William Tenholder, and as you know by now, probably, that I have been playing for hundreds of years. Yes, I've won thousands of games around the world, and I'd like to bring you this. It's a really, really good game because this is a highly rated player. In my estimation, it could have even been a computer, but um, they played perfectly. I'd love to bring you this game uh, and see if we can solve the puzzle at the end. I'd like to bring it to you at Magnus speed. So, we're going to go through this pretty quickly. I like to open with the Reti opening, and in this case, based on their position, I decided to fianchetto. And so they did also the black fianchetto. So this really squares up to be a great game. We jockey for the center, we block the center, and just at Magnus speed, you can see, there's logic to every single move in this game. Beautiful castle position for white. Um, it will force black to castle too. They want to be equal. They're trying to get their position together. I've already got a couple of tempos extra on them. And so we continue at Magnus speed. Now, that G5 pawn that black pushed out. Now that's kind of a genius move, I think. Um, so I just gave them a little bit to think about here with the queen move. In fact, the queen move was a genius move too. And so we battled on, and it was a great little battle. Um, so there they are, kind of in a funny position. But it makes sense. It's logical, except for that G5 pawn. But it's ready to strike. So let's go ahead at Magnus speed and see how we deal with these things. Now, this is a winning position for white, in my estimation. Let's take a look. I think we're winning. Queens come out. And I'd like to get right to the end of this. There's a lot of tricky stuff going on, especially now that I have my rooks um, in a row here. There are opportunities here. Um, so now they do try a kingside attack, and so my queen is well positioned to attack as well. And so now they've doubled up their pawns. And I'm basically ignoring that situation because I'm really looking hard for the checkmate here. So they had good defense. I mean, that's pretty good defense. And so my offense was good too. That rook move, stellar move. And so it looks like I have a possible winning checkmate on my hands. However, they do have some threats themselves. So now I figured that this was going to be the trick here with the pawn. And so they end up taking the pawn. It's maybe a miscalculation on my part. I think I could have done more with that. Now in this position, I did have the knight pinned. And here's where I'd like to see, you know, is there a possible, let's go back just a bit here. So, yeah, this was a brilliant move, brilliant defensive move by the Black Queen. I really had to take it. I just I didn't see anything, that I could do about that. I was really looking at a possible checkmate. Obviously, it was checkmate on G7. If I could relocate the queen somehow. The queen was staring it down. Um, yeah, so, we like to think that maybe there was something else here for the checkmate. Now, let's take a look here. Yeah, the problem is the queen, and it's, yeah, queen takes pawn, or rook takes pawn. If queen takes pawn, it's checkmate. So we had to be thinking, what's a possible checkmate here? Well, yeah, the bishop, queen takes bishop. That's checkmate. So probably the white bishop out to d5. Yeah, yeah. Queen can't take it. So then it's checkmate. And then you got a discovered check. Yeah. So there's the move. There's the move. We found it. And yeah, it was a really perfect game they played. Good defense. Yeah, enjoy your chess. Have a good evening.